Student athletes Kimmie, Dyer and Simpson. Coach, just a few minutes away from winning the national championship. Talk about what that feels like.
Well, it's satisfaction. It's a little bit of relief. It's jubilation. It's pride. It's feeling great about a team that has invested so much time and so much energy and had this as their goal for a long time. And if there was ever a more deserving group of seniors to actually take home this trophy, I can't think of one, because this group of seniors has been the heart and soul of this program since they came in as freshmen. They were talented recruits, and when they came in, they were the biggest class in terms of height. I mean, they were just towering over people in the dining hall, and they said, "Who are those people?" And it was the volleyball team, and they knew, wow, if we got those kids for 4 years, we're going to do some damage. And now, after hard work and training and time and effort and a lot of sacrifice, they've achieved what all that was for. And that's a good feeling, to know that you can achieve what you want after you really work hard at it.
Questions for Coach of the student athletes?
How does it feel to be a national champion?
It feels awesome. Like Paco said, we have put so much work and dedication and sacrifice into this program, and it feels like it all paid off. And to do it with all my best friends was awesome. I could not ask for anything more.
Same. I mean, we always say before we go into a match, we're battling with our best friends. And that statement is so true on this team, and we're just so unified, and I wouldn't want to win a national championship with any other girls. And it is such an amazing feeling, and you can't compare this to anything in life right now, being 21 years old, and it's just awesome, and can't complain. And a lot of sacrifices on our coach's part to get us here, and they really put a lot of effort and time and everything into what we do, and it's a reflection of them as well as us. So,
Thanks.
Welcome.
Coach, you had a timeout when you're down 19-16 in the third set. What did you say to your team at that time to kind of keep them focused?
We went through a couple of tactical things first, but then the meat of the timeout was about how it's been a while since we've really been under the gun and had to make a couple plays, and we were going to have to go almost like a 2-for-1, where we were going to score 2 for every time they were going to get 1. And we've been in that scenario before with good teams, and we've been able to kind of battle back, but it's been a little while. And so I just reminded him that, hey, this is a time that we got to kind of put the motor into high gear and really start thinking about getting some defensive stops from the service line so that we can get a couple of points for every time they get 1. And they did that. They did really respond well. It's, I think, an ongoing theme from this whole national championship run is that our responses to teams' runs have really been good. I was really proud of them the whole tournament, of being able to have either our next server or our next 3 servers closed a little bit of the gap that an opposing team had run on us. So I knew we had the opportunity to do it. I knew we had the team to do it, and they did it.
Kimmie, I know you had a really good squad last year, great record. Your mission last season was cut short. You were upset before you got to this point. Take us back to that point and then now and everything in between, and how you use that to motivate you and the rest of the team.
I guess last year it just wasn't our time. I mean, Calvin came to our place and they played an outstanding match, and we didn't quite play up to our potential, but so, I mean, they got to this point and they won it all. But this year, I guess, another year of experience for our 6 hitters was really crucial. Another year of training to get stronger, and yeah, I think that really helped us. Another, year of being coached by Paco and JJ, and I think just more experience really helped us push through.
What's next?
What is it?
Well, we're going to graduate in May. That's the only thing I've really thought about is volleyball during volleyball season. Parents keep asking me what I'm going to do, and I said I'll worry about it over the Christmas break. So I want to do something with emerging markets or economics, something like that, business related.
And I want to do something with marketing, business related also.
Volleyball coaching.
I'm going to dinner.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Next plan is to go get some food.
Yeah, that would be nice.
When you graduate, do you see volleyball in your future as far as coaching or anything like that?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about coaching, but definitely playing in rec leagues and stuff. I don't think I could give up volleyball. So.
Yeah, it's definitely part of our blood. We can't get enough of it when we practice and when we play, and it's definitely not going to leave us. at all. We're probably going to come back in the spring and be like, hey, you guys need some players, so we'll help them out.
We have quite a talented alumni team that comes in every fall, so they'll get to beat up on us next year.
Coach, you mentioned when you took the job that, you mentioned this last night where it was the mission to win the national championship. Now that you've done that, first of all, the notch in the cap, but then how do you move forward and set your goals from here? Well,
I think that this national championship came about with a special group of seniors that really worked to make it happen, and I don't know if there's going to be the same recipe for a national championship ever again. And so as a coach, I think you're always trying to find the ingredients in the recipe that are going to work for that particular squad, the talent that you have on that particular year. So the next step is just to try to figure out how we can do this again, but without Kimmie Dyer and Christine Simpson and Catherine Farney and Miranda Sago and Anna Riley and Katie Sumner. So we're just going to be some fresh faces on the team next year, and I got a feeling I'm going to have to be a bit more of a patient coach next year with some of the fresh faces. But yeah, it's just going to be a new challenge to do it with a different group.
Are you going to be prepared to play an entire season with the target on your back?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I think we'll be. We won't necessarily have an edge on our shoulder, a chip on our shoulder, because we're going to be fairly young. I mean, we're losing. I think we had all 6 front row players were always seniors tonight. I mean, both middles, both lefts, and both rights were all seniors. That doesn't happen very often in a volleyball program. So next year, losing 100% of our offense is going to make us be very humble and very just let's get better every day. And I don't think we're going to be thinking about how much people want to beat us. We're going to be thinking about how not to beat ourselves, probably.
Questions for any more questions? Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.